Ain't just about the money, it's about the brand. That's where patience come into play once again. To build a brand, man, you gotta put 10 years on that shit. Of course you can make some money before then, whatever, but that's the kind of mind frame you gotta have when you're thinking about astronomical numbers.
Yo, what's the word, my fellow brand owners? This your boy PL with Behind the Wealth. Once you work to get everything done, gone back and forth with whoever produced your merch, and finally received everything, it's time to present your merch in the best way possible. The most common way is to put together a photo shoot. Now, a photo shoot takes many steps in order to put it together to make sure that it's successful. So while planning this, you're going to want to make sure that you find a place to actually shoot at. You can probably choose, wherever you want to choose a spot at. You can choose an all black you can choose an all white background. You can choose a professional. You can choose outside, downtown, wherever you want to go. Now, if you're not the one that's doing the modeling, you gonna want to find you some people to model your stuff. You can find models anywhere. You can find family, friends, yourself. But some people might not want to use themselves. But you can find anybody. You gonna want to make sure that you have the right equipment. Now, I did my own photo shoot one time, so I had the equipment that I needed for my, actual. But some people that I just have people take the pictures for them, and that way you won't need, equipment. All you'll need is, your garments, the things that you come with, any props, the people around you, and you straight. You could go and get you a professional photographer, but you can also do it yourself by just your phone, you got the photo shoot in your phone, so nothing at all is getting done without the garments. You gonna need them garments, the main thing of the photo shoot. The main reason you put this together, you gonna need them garments. You gonna wanna make sure that you have everything planned beforehand. So by this I mean if you choose a spot that's not around you or whatever, you have to travel to a spot. Make sure that you scope that spot out to make sure you know what's around that spot. Don't just, try to go to that spot the day of or whatever. You want to make sure you know what you're doing the day of, the shoot. Some stuff to think about before the shoot or the actual day of the shoot is you're going to want to make sure that all the sizing is correct beforehand. You're not going to want to, give somebody some sizing to where it could be the wrong size if you use the models. Now if you doing it yourself, of course, you would know what you wear or what size that you wear. Also, make sure that the pictures, either if you're taking the pictures yourself or if you got a photographer, make sure that they know how you want your pictures taken. Make sure they know where to focus. Make sure they know where the focus point is. Make sure you guys have that talk beforehand. Like, hey, I want this done. I want to make sure that we take these over here. I want to make it done, by at this angle and this spot. Just make sure you communicate. Yo, what's up, y'all? My name is Pierre Keller, owner and founder of Wealth Clothing. At Wealth, we are embodying motivation and abundance. We are committed to not just providing our community with great clothing, but an experience that inspires. Our pieces are designed to offer the perfect mix of style, quality, and affordability, while keeping you motivated to chase your success. Wear your ambition proudly. And if you feeling the vibe, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Communicating is key when it comes to stuff like this. Like I said earlier, you're going to want to make all the focus on your garments. So what I would recommend is taking pictures of the models and the garments, and take pictures of the garments by themselves so they can, represent outside of, the model. Which brings me to after the shoot. Once you get to after the shoot and you see that everything is taken care of, all the pictures are the way that you want it, just make sure all of the little details that you gave is the way that you wanted it. You're going to want to make sure that you collect every single thing. Even if you got a photographer, ask him, be like, hey man, can I have this? Can I have footage or these pictures or whatever? All of it. Not just edit it. I want all of it. So you can do whatever you want with that. If you want it edited the way that he did it. And also so you can make your own content. So you got, when you edit stuff, some of the bloopers or some of the stuff that be in the background be the main things that, be good content. So you're going to make sure you get that good content. And that's where it come from. Once you got everything set up, once you got all your content, and this could be even beforehand, because you guys know that websites are one of the most important things. You want to update your website with these pictures and things to make it look better, look good. And since you got that extra, that extra footage, you can use that extra footage to put on your website. Scale 1 to 10, how would your kids rate your food?
Shit, a 10. Hey, anything with pasta sauce, chicken, ribs.
When it comes to marketing your brand, it's very important to take pictures, videos, whatever. And photo shoots is going to be mandatory. Even if it's just a garment that's being captured and there's no models, you just taking a picture of the garment sitting somewhere. It's a big deal. Also, who and where you capturing these pictures is also important, because presentation is everything too. Let's say if somebody taking some pictures just in their room and you see it on their website versus somebody who got pictures of, big building, they stuff being presented behind big buildings, or they stuff being presented with this model, and the model is standing on top of, a building. Which person would you work with, or which person would you shop with? As long as your stuff is being presented in a quality way, then your stuff will be looked at as quality. Yo, I like to thank y'all for watching, saucing your brand up a little more than what it was. This your boy PL Witt, Behind the Wealth. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe so I can keep giving y'all this sauce. I'll see y'all soon. Back.